Welcome to the Charlton Athletic rebuild. Charlton Athletic, nicknamed the Addicts, formed in 1905 and played their home games at the Valley since 1923. Fast forward a century, in the early 2000s they were playing in the Premier League for 7 seasons, with their best season in the 2003-2004 season where they finished 7th. But sadly in the 2006-2007 season they got relegated and not played in the Premier League since. They currently play their football in Sky Bet League 1. They have some great players over the years like Darren Bent, Chris Powell, Matt Holland and Scott Parker, just to name a few. But now it's time for the Charlton Athletic rebuild. Hello, my name's Tony, FMDNA. Before we get into the video, the rebuild, if you can like, comment, subscribe and all that good stuff, it would really mean a lot to me. And like I always say, a like does go a long way. We are rebuilding Charlton Athletic. Yes, the shirt, the intro, hopefully that gives it away. The title. Where are we rebuilding them from? They are in Sky Bet League 1 at the moment, and they're still at the end of the season, still in Sky Bet League 1. But in the early 2000s, they were in the Premiership for 7 seasons. And they weren't a bad team. They've had some great players over the years. But lately, over the past few years, they've been getting to the Championship, spending a couple of years, but then coming back down to Sky Bet League 1. And they've been in Sky Bet League 1 for a few years now. But I really want to get them back to the Premiership, because I always remember them playing in the Premiership in the early 2000s and they were a good team. So we can get them back to the Premiership, maybe pick up an FA Cup, a Carabao Cup, and we just want to leave them. We're not going to win no Champions Leagues. We're not going to win no Europa Leagues. We might, but I think 5 years, I think I need longer than that. But what we do want to do is make them a really good Premier League team that's going to be have a future in the Premiership, not be bouncing around the leagues. Right, so what have they won in the years? They won a Sky Bet League 1. They won a Championship. They won an FA Cup in 1947. So, like I said, an FA Cup, Carabao Cup would be fantastic. But the main aim is to get promoted from Sky Bet League 1. Win it, another trophy, be excellent, but just to get promotion. They have got a 2 third division souths, but we won't think about that. That's years ago. So Sky Bet League 1. What players have we got that we should really look out for? So we've got an absolute, I would say, a ginormous squad. So this looks good. Potential-wise, we've got a load of players, 5-star potentials. They are on loan. So this season we should have a good season. I'm feeling good about this because we've got some really good players on loan. Our own players, I'm gonna start butchering names. Darlin, Simi. Yeah. Our own player, George Dobson. Our own player with some really good potentials, Albie Morgan, Scott Fraser. Who's the best player at the club at the moment? Connor Washington, good striker. We're playing him up front. Scott Fraser, maybe behind. Sean Leclerc. Finances wise, we got 100k to spend. 123 wage budget. I don't really want to buy anyone. I think this is a good enough squad to definitely be challenging for Sky Bet League 1. If not, winning it comfortably. That's what I think. I think this squad's good enough. And we've even got some good players in the development centre. We've got some really good players, some 5-star potential ones. So, ones to look out for in the future. Right. Let's get to the start of the season and see if I have made any transfers. Okay, it's the 7th of August. We're at the start of the season. I've brung no one else in. We've got a good enough squad. I did think we have got a good enough squad. I've sorted out a tactic I'll show you in a second. But I want to show you the club vision. What do they expect from me? Play entertaining football. What else? Develop players using the youth system. We will do our best. Buy current stadium. That's up to the board. Work within the wage budget. On target. Job done. Because I ain't buying or selling anyone. And we're under the wage budget. Sky Bet League 1 reached the playoffs minimum this season. I really want to win it. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Papa John's Trophy. It's not important to me. I don't care. Third round, second round, first round. It's Sky Bet League 1. That's all I'm focused on. Then next season, win promotion to the Championship. Hopefully it'll be this season. What's the season after that? Become established Championship team. And then what's after that? Get to the playoff. Get to the playoffs. This is what I want, but this is 5 years to be in the Premiership. That's what I want, and they want the same things. But it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. I don't think it's going to be as easy as they think it's going to be, or if I think it's going to be. I think it is going to be a struggle. Right, let's look at the tactic that we're going to play this season. So this is the tactic I'm going to go with. It's a 4-3-1-2 narrow. I'm not going to play with wingers, which might surprise you considering we've got a guy like this. João Familiar Castillo. I hope that's how you say his name. Most probably not. But yeah, narrow, no wingers. Bit of a change up. Wanted to change it up. We've got a pressing forward, deep line playmaker, advanced playmaker. A couple of box to box, deep line playmaker, defend. Vetted wing backs, ball playing defenders, sweeper keeper support. And the players are good as well. This is the best 11 without restrictions. Washington, Anik, Frazier, Gilby, Watson, Forster Kasky, Purrington, Famiwo, Innes, Matthews, McGilvray. I do apologise because names is not my strong front. What do they think? It's fair season. Where do they think we're going to finish season preview? So if we ever take a look. 8th. 8th is not good enough. 8th will definitely not be good enough. We need to. We've got to see Sheffield Wednesday, Rotherham, Wickham got relegated last season. But I would say Sunderland's mostly going to be a tricky one. Portsmouth, Wigan, Ipswich, they're tough teams. I really, really, really want to get promoted this first season, but I won't be disappointed if we don't. You know, we're building. We've got 5 years. First year would be brilliant though. Right, you've seen the tactic, you've seen our odds, which are not the best. You've seen this, you've seen the players. Hopefully, you will see us at the end of season 1 getting promotion. Okay, at the end of season 1, we've done it. We won promotion to the championship. That was what we were after. But not only that, we are champions by 1 point. FC Wimbledon and Portsmouth really pushing us all the way. A little FA Cup run. We did beat a couple of championship teams on the way. But then when we got to a Premiership team, Everton, we lost. Yeah. But I'm glad that we can mix up with the championship teams. Like I say, we knocked out 2 championship teams. So next season shouldn't be too bad. Fingers crossed. FA Cup, we've got Carabao Cup, we got knocked out in the first round against Portsmouth, and the Papa John's Trophy I'm not really too bothered about. Goals-wise, we're coming from Connor Washington and Jaden Stockley. Jaden was really a bit of a surprise. I was thinking Anik was going to play, but no, Jaden Stockley played up front and scored 20 goals, and he's good. He's very good. Bit slow, but he's good finisher, scoring 20 goals. And Chuck Anik did play 27 appearances, 8 goals. It was also not bad. So we've got a good front 3 strikers. It does look really good. Really good. What am I worried about? I'm worried now that we've got a fair few of these loan players. Like Elliot Lee played all season, played very well. Jonathan Lecco didn't play as many, but when he did play was very good. He was a good guy to have around. Noel John played 20 appearances, threatening his sub. And he played really well. Akinfenwo, this is the major one. Central defender. I'm going to need to find another central defender. A good one as well, because I feel he's good. He would have been excellent in the championship. Hopefully, maybe we might be able to get him back. We will soon see. Sam Lavelle, surprisingly, he played really well. 7.31. And Adam Matthews, the right back, very good as well. And I said I'm going to play wingers. But João Familiar Castello, he played left back. And to be fair to him, he was a very good left back and played all season. He was really good. There he is there. So this is the sort of team we went with. And it was phenomenal. Done really, really well. We won promotion. Right. What am I looking for next season? Might keep the same tactic going. Might change it up a little bit. Time will tell. But we're going to need a centre-back. A left-back. Because they're going alone. He was alone. Yeah. Definitely a left-back. Centre-back. Maybe another central midfielder. We will see. Right, that is the end of season 1. Let's get to the start of season 2. So at the start of season 2, let's start with the transfer. The players in. Sam Sherring on a free transfer from, it looks like he's got a Bournemouth kit on there. Got released from Bournemouth on a free. Bring him in on the free. Like I say, it looks fairly decent. He's a little bit shorter than I would like, but he's got some good pace and acceleration, some good strength, tackling, marking, heading. It's not bad. Not bad at all. And also, Michael Rose from Coventry, 115k. I really like the look of this guy. So we've got 2 decent central defenders. So, with Sam Lavelle, should be centre-backs proper strong now. So that looks good. Also, he's a little bit short. Players that have gone out, Stephen Henderson, released. See you later. Some players that really, maybe this one maybe I should have kept around because we do need a left-back. This might be a bit of a mistake. Ben Dempsey to Wrexham, a little bit of money, not much, 33k. Loan out a player as well. So yeah, not much transfer news. we've still got a bit of money to spend. 424k. Ways budget, we're 10k under. Finances are looking really good. We're still going to go with this, the 4-3-1-2 at the start of the season. Only big change really is Rose is going to be playing alongside Laval. That's what I'm thinking. And then Ben Purrington. Yeah, he's going to be playing left back. Ben's going to be playing left back. Bit slow. You like your wingers, but Matthews on the right was very good last season. Washington and Nick or Stockley, we know, Fraser, they're all good. It's basically the core of the team is sticking together, and we're going to give it a go, see what we can do in the Championship. What are they saying season preview? What do they think we're going to do this season? They think we're going to get relegated again. Let's hope we're not going to do it, because that's what Charlton normally do, come up for a couple of seasons and go down. No, we want to just settle in the Championship and then push for the Premiership. Now, let's get... So if there's any other transfers coming in at the end of season 2, I'll show you who else come in, because we've got a bit of money, so I'm expecting some more players to come in. But at the start of the season, this is it. This is what we're going to go for. So let's take a look at the end of season 2. So it's the end of season 2, but before we get in where we finished, I'm just going to show you the transfers that come in at the end of August. No one come in January, but at the end of August, we did have a few more players come in. Youngsters, cover. Connor Bradley from Liverpool, right back cover. Shane Flynn for Leicester, left back cover. They might start. They might be first teamers. Andy Cannon, very good central midfielder, cheap as well. So it was a no-brainer. 16.5k, very good. Carl Joseph from Swansea. Yes, come in on loan. A few loans. We loaned out a few players. We also sold a few players as well. Wingers. We don't play with wingers, so 130k there. 210k here for Charlie Kirk. Corey Blackett-Taylor as well, gone. He was very cheap though, 4.4k. And with transfer news, there's actually a little bit. We've got him back on a free contract expiring. Akinfenwa, he's coming back, which is amazing. That's a really, really good transfer next season. So with them transfers, where did we finish? 15th. We were quite far off, yeah. But they did think that we were going to get relegated again. We didn't. We finished 15th in the Championship. Wasn't too bad. Got knocked out of the third round of the FA Cup, and then got knocked out of the second round of the Carabao Cup. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about that. It's all about building. We are building. If I take a look at the squad, let's have a look at the squad. It's a very small squad now. Goals-wise, where did their goals come from? Connor Washington, Scott Fraser, Jaden Stockley again, and Chuck Zanik doing well. But all in all, it didn't really click. Maybe the formation needs to change. Best players is Jake Forster-Kasky, Shane Flynn, the left back, Connor Bradley, Ben Purrington. Even though he was slow, he didn't play too bad at left back. So I might change up the tactic for next season, because I'm not too sure that this is the way forward. I've been messing around with it, but I'm not too sure this is the future. Right, let's get to the start of season 3. Okay, the start of season 3. These are the transfers that are in and out. We got Akinfenwa in. You knew about that one. I think I spoke about that. Coming on the free. His contract is expiring. We know he's a very good central defender. Roland Aarons from Huddersfield on the free. You're going to tell me he's a winger. We don't play with wingers. The tactic has changed, but we're still not going to play him as a winger. We're going to play him up front. Yeah, I'll show you the tactic in a second. We paid some money as well. Ben Purrington, 1.5 million. I don't know what Bristol City were smoking, but I will have that all day long. And who else? Michael Rose to Peterborough, 250k. We only just recently bought him in. But 6.94, I feel we could do better. And also we got Akinfenwa in as well. So I'm not worried about that. And also, who else got? Liam Walsh from Swansea, 130k. Looks very, very good. I've got big hopes and dreams for this guy. He's a very, very good player. I hope he's a very good player. I'm saying he is. Some free transfers. James Trafford, goalkeeper on a free. Free. Youngster, 18 years of age. I don't know if we'll see him. Luke Chambers, left back. Looks decent. Loads of potential. Free. Another three, another Liverpool guy, another youngster, loads of potential. You might see him, you might not. Hopefully he makes it. And then we've loaned some players in. Max Dean, very good striker. We need players that can play now in the Championship. Ricky J. Jones from Peterborough. Loads of pace if you don't really know about him. Loads of pace, loads of acceleration. Yeah, can he do it in the Championship? Let's hope he can. Tom Edwards from Stoke, 8.5k. Seems very cheap. Cover for right back, maybe first team. Time will tell. Danny McNamara from Millwall. He is first choice and a very, very good right back. And he cost me a bit of dough as well, 600k. That was a lot of money. Lewis Gordon from Brentford, 13.5k. Left back, and I think that's a good bit of business considering his potential is very, very good. Players that have gone out, who have we let go? Connor Washington's gone, 625k. I know you're going to tell me why. He's been one of our top goal scorers for the past 2 seasons. Yeah, he has. And this is a bit of a gamble. 625k is a lot of money. But there's surely got to be better strikers out there. And I feel we have got a better team out there now. We've got Ricky J. Jones. We're going for pace. We've got Max Dean. Sorry, Connor. Jaden Stockley as well, gone. Also one of our top goal scorers. I'm just changing up the front. Getting more pace in up front. That's what I went for. That's what I was looking for. Jake Forster-Kasky, very good. He was so good as well. 800k. But it's the money. When people show me the money, I'm a bit stupid. I'm just like, yes. Craig Mack, this guy, the goalkeeper, Matt Gilvery, very good keepers for us for a couple of years now. But we got that youngster from Man City, so, and 350k is a good bit of business. And then who else? Aaron Hanley. There's some other players that maybe you haven't seen, just gone out for very little money. Right, the tactic has changed. The tactic now looks like this. This is the best 11 as well. This is what I'm looking at playing. So we've got the new guys in. Anik, for somehow, wasn't... like I said, I wanted pace. Even though he's lacking in the pace, I still believe in him. He's 30 years of age now. Maybe I should have kept one of the other two and sold him. But the money was for the other two. We got Aaron's, it's going to play up front. We got Dean's going to play up front. Fraser's still playing. Do apologise. Shadow striker role behind the front three. France playmaker, ball winning midfielder, and 2 inverted wingers. Ball playing defender on defend, and then 1 on cover. And sweeper keeper on support. So we got a new right back, new left back. Walsh is new. 2 new strikers. It's going to be interesting. New tactic. Let's see how this does. Let's see what we do in the end of season 3. So it's the end of season 3. Before I show you the league table, there was a couple of late transfers in August. We had Vincent Beschwen from Aberdeen. Hope that's how you say it's much really not. £1 million. A lot of money. And he looked decent. He's a winger. Why a winger? Because we changed the tactic up and we play with wingers now. Yeah. Jonathan Rowe, another winger on loan. Very good. If I wanted to play at 4-3-3, I should have kept Washington and Stockley because that would have made more sense. But no, tried to get some other strikers in, tried to get the pace, tried to just think about the money when I should have just thought about the players. So yeah, where did we finish in the league? Well, we got promoted. We beat Stoke 2-0 in the playoff final. We finished 4th in the league, which is amazing. 81 points. That's good going. FA Cup got knocked out in the 3rd round by West Ham. First round of the Carabao Cup against Cheltenham. We don't do very well in the Cups. The tactic looks like this. I've called it a 4-1-2-2-1, but it's really a 4-3-3, I would say. More of a basic tactic. We do have a winger on the right, inside 4 on the left, but we do have the Mazzala to cover there. This guy here, that I haven't really spoken about over the few years, Sean Clare, he's done really well. He's been like a hidden gem. He scored 15 goals this season, 7 assists. His best ever. I look at the squad. Goals-wise, where are the goals coming from? Chucks Anik. 30 years old now, 16 goals. Without the other 2 there, he's the main man. Sean Clare out on the right, 15 goals, excellent. Max Dean, done alright. 10 goals out of 22 appearances, 21 subs. Liam Walsh, very good player. 10 goals, 15 assists. Very good. And he was the best performer at the club. Danny McNamara, playing at right back, also very good. Sam Laval, very good centre back. Tom Edwards was good when he come in. Akin Fenwo, brilliant. That's what we got him for. And there's a lot of value. A lot of value in this team. 11 to 12.5 million from George Dobson, who really had a quiet season. 3 goals, 3 assists, 7.04. But defensive midfielder, he'd done his job. Finances wise, we've got a bit of money to spend because we're in the Premiership. 34 million. 457 wage budget. If I take a look at the schedule, I don't really normally show you this, but this is how this is some of the results that we had. Plymouth 3-0. Good run here in December. Very good. 5-1 against Hull City. Very good. Cardiff City 3-0. Really good result. And yeah, come the end of the season, beating West Brom in the playoffs, then beating Stoke City in the playoffs final. I think it was the tactic. Very good tactic. Really worked really well. Considering I think this team's not the best. It's not the best. I don't need to disrespect my own team, but it's not the best. But we overperformed. Right. Let's have a look at the start of season 4. See what happens. See how well we spent the money. Because there's a lot. This is season 4. So we've got to the point where we want to get to. But we've got to establish them as a mid-table. That's what I think. Okay, we've not won anything. We've got knocked out of the cups early. But we got to the Premiership. That's what I wanted. In 5 years, get to the Premiership and establish them as a very good Premiership team. We're not going to be competing for the Champions League, but it was never about that. It was all about getting them to the Premiership and just, stabilise them to be a good Premiership team, not to be fighting for relegation each season, he says. Carabao Cup, FA Cup, or Champions League would have been fantastic. Just haven't got it in me. Right, so, like I say, we spent 27.5 million. What players come in? Sanderson from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Can play centre-back, right-back, 6'2". Not a bad player. Can cover the areas. Harry Wilson. This is a big one. 8.5 million. But he's decent. On that right-hand side, might have to change that to an inside forward, inside winger, or something. At the moment, still a winger. This one was a free from Nantes. Augustin. Yeah. Very good player. On a free. You've got to take it. 19k a week. We're spending some money on wages now as well. Another guy from Juve on a free. Some of these might be bought in and then sold in January or something. Just to get for the money. Just for the money. A youngster, Billy Gilly. Ledesma from Crystal Palace. Is that how you say his name? Ledesma? Most probably not. But he's a very decent goalkeeper. At 31 years of age. We've only got another season to go. So I can't imagine getting another keeper as good as him by the time we leave. I can't see it. Very good keeper. Makes a change. 5.25 million. Don't think that's a bad price. Another guy on free. Spanish dude. Come from Atletico Bilbao. Looks very good. And he also will partner. 6'1". Will partner Fenwo. That's what I'm going for. Colin Dagba. Brentford. 575k. I think this is a good price. And he looks like a decent left or right back. Which can go play both. He can play both positions. Oh my goodness me. Anthony Gordon, 8.5 million. Yeah, he falls down a lot in real life. Hopefully he can stay on his feet. Good player. Good current ability. He's great for us anyway. He's such a good player for us. He looks amazing. And this guy, Thiago Amada from Atalanta, he used to be a wonder kid. I used to always pick him up on FM. On previous FMs, he used to be a wonder kid and he was amazing. So I'm hoping, looking at him now, he looks amazing already. He's going to be most probably our best player. I think he will be. Christopher Scott on a free. Central midfield. Looks decent. Some good mental stats. Some good physical stats. And not too bad technical stats. It looks very good indeed. Players that have gone out. Who have we sold? Some players. We bought this youngster in on a free. And then 1.3 million to Norwich. Just about money. Just about money. 425k here. We ain't got the greatest amount of money in. 4.1 million. Luke Chambers to Reading for 100k. Maybe that was a bit cheap because he did have a bit of potential. But yeah, couldn't get much money out of him. And James Trafford, this one was a hard one because we sold him for 1 million. Got him on a free. He got us promotion last season. He was in goal, number 1. Did concede 59 goals, but he kept 14 clean sheets. So he didn't do too badly. But you know now we've got a very, very good keeper that's going to stay here for the long term. Well, he's not going to stay here for a long term. He's going to stay here till the end of this rebuild. So this is the team that I'm thinking of going with. We're sticking with this formation. And I'm telling you now, this is a very good team. Is it good enough to challenge for the Premiership? No. But that's not what we're after. We're after just making it a very good team in the Premiership, he says. could have done with FA Cup, Carabao Cup. That would have been fantastic. Maybe. We've still got 2 seasons to go. Fingers crossed. Let's be hopeful. So we've got Ledsma, Dagba, Fenwo, the guy, I'm not going to even try and pronounce that. McNamara, Dobson, Scott, Walsh, Amada, Gordon and Augustin up front. This is the area I feel we really maybe lacking striker. We need a really, really good striker. Let's see how we get on. There might be some players still coming in. I am overspent on the wage budget. I ain't got no transfer budget. So I might have to sell someone if I do want to bring another player in. Or try and get someone in on loan. But like I say, I could really do... We ain't got the biggest of squads either. I ain't got the biggest of squad now. But it's a decent squad, he says. Everything's crossed, so we're going to do really well this season. Season preview, where do they think? We're a bit of a long shot. If you've got £1, put it on us to win the title. 1,000 to 1. Right, who's they saying our best player is? If I go down, let's have a quick look. I agree. Maybe I would go for Harry Wilson, but Anthony Gordon, they're saying he's one of our best players. And Amada, definitely Amada, he looks phenomenal. Right, that's the start of season 4. Now let's get to the end, and hopefully we can do something. We can pull up a bit of a shock. Let's get to it. So the end of season 4, there was a couple of players in. We did have Matias Kovar, goalkeeper, loaned in just to play backup. And then Santiago Munoz from Man United. Didn't get a work permit, no. So he didn't really play, but he was cheap. 1.6 million, a decent striker. Considering Man United paid 5.5 million for him, I thought 1.6 million, not a work permit. Doesn't matter. Next season he'd be good. And he does look very good. And so I thought that'd be alright. That'd be alright. Even it'd be profit. There's profit there to be made. Players that left in January, because they come in January. The biggest one was maybe Sam Lavelle, 6 million. Didn't really get a game. Only played 3 times, so he was allowed to leave in January for 6 million. So, and he was a good player. Don't get me wrong, he was a really good player for us in Sky Bet League 1 in the Championship. Very, very good player. Premiership, just couldn't fit him in. Couldn't fit him in, and 6 million is a lot of money to turn down. Anyone else really went in January, or just went in total? Rolando Aarons, we let him go on a free. Yeah, last season he done alright. 3 goals, 3 assists. 6.72. It was alright. It wasn't anything special. So let him go. Because we've got some decent players. He's not a Premiership player anyway. So that's why we let him go. Where did we finish in the league? We finished 14th. 14th in the league. Minus 35 goal difference. Yeah, we conceded a fair few goals. So far though, we didn't get relegated. So that's good. The rebuild's going well. Competition wise, where did we get to? We got knocked out in the 3rd round of the FA Cup against Stoke. We got to the quarter final of the Carabao Cup against Newcastle. That's the best so far that we've done. Getting to a quarter final. Goals wise, we really struggled scoring goals. If we look at the squad, if I look at goals, I'm already on goals. Anthony Gordon, 11 goals. Christopher Scott, 10 goals. Amada, 10 goals. Yeah, no striker. Augustin, the guy here, scoring 3 goals. That's played up front. Yeah, and then Marquez, when he played up front as well, 11 appearances, 3 goals. They didn't really score too many goals. Best performer at the club, the goalkeeper, played phenomenal, even though he conceded a fair few goals. But McNamara, the right back, just does it all the time. Who else really played well this season? Liam Walsh played alright. Christopher Scott, the new guy, come in, played alright. And Sean Clare played alright as well. Considering that he really struggles to get in, he still made a fair few appearances and he played alright when he did. It's the Premiership, so it's tough. It's a step up for him. Right, next season we're going to need a striker. We're going to need a striker. Definitely. I can't carry on. I'm clicking all the buttons now. Can't carry on like this. I need a really, really decent striker and a very good backup striker. And then, yeah, if we want to, win the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, I don't think we got a chance to win the Premier League, but we do need to get a striker. That is a given. 43 million I've got to spend. 1 million, 400k. So we've got 400k to spend. So there's a lot of money. So surely with 43 million, I can at least get 1 or 2 decent strikers. You'd hope. Right, let's get to the season 5, the start, and let's hope for a good season. So this is the start of season 5, and I feel we've already done the rebuild. We've made them into a decent Premier League team, all the way from Sky Bet League 1. But let's try and push on a little bit more. We've been finishing on about 14th, 15th. Let's get into the top 8 would be fantastic, and maybe sneak into Europa Conference League. Europa League would be amazing, but Europa Conference League, I'll take it. 7th place would be amazing. Right, let's talk about the transfers. This is the final season, so we need some big players, and I feel we've got them. So, who have we got? We got Linus Sketcher, a very good centre-back, 21 years of age, a very good price as well, I thought. 5.25 million, very good. Come from Hertha Berlin, a very good player indeed. Chris Mentham from Leeds, 3.8 million. Another guy, another central defender, 6'3", a very good defender as well. A bit of a beast, massive. Call him massive, I'm a short guy. Lorenzo Colombo from I was about to say Lorenzo Colombo from Colombia. No, Lorenzo Colombia from Parma. He had a fantastic season last season, making myself laugh. Serie B, 21 goals and 33 appearances, very good. 5.5 million, another player I've had before in previous FMs, and he's phenomenal. So I feel that's an absolute bargain. Ebera is 10, could raise to 11.5 million. Southampton paid 28 million for him, and we're paying 10 million for him. So, didn't have the best season last season, but he's a very good player. And for 10 million, 11.5, I think that's decent. Can play everywhere, really. A Tony Robinson from Dallas. This is an expensive player. Very expensive. But he's definitely the best left back I could get out there. And I feel he is a very good left back. Good acceleration, good pace, good stamina, good strength. 6 foot tall, good work rate. All in all, I think he's going to be a very good defender for a Premier League team. And that is what we are. So that's what we need. Lewis Ferguson from Aberdeen, 4.9 million. Just looked decent. And I thought the price was good as well. Players that have gone out that really, well, it's not really anyone. 2.3 million here. I did say this is going to be profit all day long. We got him for a free. He played a few games, only scored 3 goals, 3 assists. He was shocking. Anyone else really to mention that went? Not really that. Let's go to the start. Lienko from Southampton, 2.9 million. I've had him before, my Southampton rebuild. Very good player, 6'2", 6'2" tall. Yeah, decent. A very decent defender. The keeper that we had on loan from Man United, we made it permanent, 325k. Good backup keeper. This one, a wonder kid from River Plate. Manuel D'Andrea. Very good wonder kid. Lacking on finishing. Okay, just calm it down a bit. But he is a wonder kid, so he's only going to get better. 4-star, 5-star potential. Yeah, he's better than Colombo now. But he will start all day long. So, D'Andrea, one for the future. Keep an eye out. This is the last season. Who's left? Anyone's left? Sean Clare. For £11 million. This is a lot of money. And this was a good sell. 11 million. He's done decent though. He's done really well. Considering that championship season where we got promoted, he's done really well. 15 goals, 7 assists. So 11 million. Moves to Switzerland. Good luck to you. Anyone else really that left? That's really this guy that couldn't get a work permit. He's gone to Napoli. 5.7 million. So profit there. Did think that was going to be profit. And then Sanderson's gone. Guston, he was shockingly shit. It's gone as well. Terrible. And yeah, anyone else? It's just some youngsters and stuff. Some players that you didn't really see. So no, that is it. Tactics still the same, but this is the team. I'm feeling really good about this. I'm feeling confident that we're going to finish in the top 10 at least. Top 10 at least. So defensively, I think we're strong. Got Dagba playing at right back. We do have McNamara, who's been very good over the years at right back. He's still hanging about. Maybe that's a position we could really... Actually, maybe in January might... I was going to say in the future we could, but this is the last year. In January might do. Dobson's been playing excellent. He's been here since the start. And, okay, he's not had the best last season, but to be fair to him, it's the Premiership. It's a bit of a standard difference. And yeah, it's only Dobson... It's only Dobson that's actually stuck around from the start. Anyone else on the bench that's... I mean, Akinfenwa, he was here from the start on loan. We made it permanent, so we can class that as our player, can't we? Yeah, we can. Liam Walsh, brought him in. that seems to be about your lot, really. Yeah, can't really say about anyone else being here from the start. Only then them 2 players. Right. I feel this is a very good team. I feel this is a very, very good team. Let's see how we get on. And let's pull some upsets. Let's go on a cup run. Let's get in the top 10, top 8. Let's do something this season, hopefully. So it's the end of season 5. And let's talk about the transfers that come in January. Well, there was no one. No one coming on January. That was your lot. What you saw earlier, that was your lot. We had about $1 million to spend, but I didn't need any more players. And I felt that was a very, very good team for this year. The only thing I did change up was the tactic. But before we have a look at the tactic, what I changed it to, let's have a look, see how well we did in the league. We started with the cups. We got knocked out in the quarter-final of the FA Cup against West Ham. We got to the 4th round of the Carabao Cup against Wolves and lost to them. So the board's not happy about that. I know, I'm just going to talk about that in a minute. The board's not been happy with how we've been doing in the cups, but it's never been about the cups. It's all about the league. And we finished 4th in the Premier League, 70 points, a goal difference of 36. We lost 12, we drew 4, we won 22. And you can see here, beat Everton 7-1, Fulham 4-1, and Wolves down the bottom there 6-1. So we had some really, really good results. Christopher Scott, the highest goal scorer, with 17 goals. If I look at the tactic, if I show you the tactic, it looks like this. A few changes, inverted winger attack on the right. We've got a central midfielder automatic, central midfielder attack, and Roman playmaker support. Made a world of difference. And to be fair, having a decent striker, a couple of decent strikers made a difference as well. If I look at the squad, look at the goals. Ease on the left, 19 goals, 14 assists. Amazing as inverted winger. Christopher Scott, 18 goals, 9 assists. Amazing. Colombo, thought he was going to score a few more goals, but when it's shared about, I don't care. 18 goals, 6 assists. Deandra, the wonder kid, 12 goals and 11 assists. And like I say, Ease was the best performer, 7.30. Definitely the best bit of money I spent. £10 million, I could raise to 11 million. I think it was 11.5 on add-ons. Considering 28 million, Saints bought them for. Can you 33 minutes? We got them for a bargain. Don't know. They got relegated. That's why they had to sell them as well. I don't think I mentioned that. Yeah, Saints got relegated. That's why we had to sell them. We done really, really well. I'm just so pleased. Final season, getting some European football. 5 seasons in, and I think this is success. I don't think I could have done no more. Maybe could have won the FA Cup or Carabao Cup or got into Europe sooner. Yeah, maybe could have done a lot more. But I feel starting from Sky Bet League 1, finishing 4th in the Premier League after 5 seasons, for me that is a success, and I've loved it. I love Charlton. I love the shirt. It's a very nice shirt, and I feel that is done. Job done. Thank you so much for watching the rebuild. I do have a Tunbridge Angel save going on, non-league and beyond. It's coming to the end soon, maybe, if we can actually win the Premier League or the Champions League. Check that out. And also, do have some tactic testers to try out or some tips and tricks. Well, hopefully I have it all for you. Please check them videos out as well. But thank you so much for watching. The rebuild of Charlton Athletic is done. And I'll see you next time.